Good morning. Welcome to today's 10 Minutes to Win It. Let me see if I can go live in some places over here. Popping into all my groups, and then I have some things to share today. Exciting stuff. I'm really excited for today. Let me go live on Instagram. Okay. Welcome to today's 10 Minutes to Win It. I'm so excited. So today's Wednesday, and usually I'm a big Friday kind of let's celebrate your wins person, but hey, it's Wednesday. So now I'm going to shift that. Might as well in the middle of the week. Hi, everybody. Thank you for on Instagram, and everybody in my groups. Thanks for joining me today, and anybody coming to watch the replay. Thank you for joining me. So I wanted to take a moment real quick before we dive into today's little mini session here to celebrate some wins, because I think since it's Wednesday, it's really important that we do a check-in and do the celebrate the wins thing. What is going on in your world that you get to celebrate? Why wait till Friday, right? And I'm a big believer you should do this at the end of every day, like end the day with a win that you created that day, because sometimes we can go get stuck in the what didn't we accomplish, and we should really get to focus on what we did accomplish and that win. So I want to share with you, I'm really excited about this, and I want you to mark your calendars that I am going to be a speaker in the Top 100 Women in Power virtual event in July. So it's from July 1st to July 5th. Mark your calendars. We're going to start promoting it within the next few weeks. And so mark your calendars now so you know that you're going to join us. It is the Top 100 Women in Power virtual event, July 1st through 5th. And I am a speaker. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. And the VIP guest and presenter is Elena Cardone. So come on. I'm like super, super excited. Not only to like be there, but also I get to be a speaker. So I'm celebrating that today. I just wanted to share that. I'm really super excited about it. So I had to share. So let's talk about thing. Why am I not alive in here? Oh, it's starting, but it's not working. So I wanted to share with you getting out of your own way. And this is perfect timing because, there's things that we can fear, rooms that we can fear getting in front of, or things that we can be scared to do inside of our business. And I did that in the beginning of my business. I was scared to get out there and go live. Going live now is completely different for me than it was back when I started my business. I would scare to death. It would paralyze me to where I would start shaking. My throat would close. I would get sweaty, and literally my body would have physical reactions. But we can't get better and we can't move through that unless we actually go for it, right? Unless we actually take baby steps to get to move through the fear. And that is how we can get out of our own way. We're the ones keeping ourselves stuck at the end of the day. There's people out there cheering you on. There's people that want this for you, whatever you want to create in your life. People want that for you just as much as you do. And there's, many times too, we can worry about what other people are thinking. What are they going to think about us? Does it really, really matter? If they're not out there doing the thing, if they're not out there showing up, right? Because if you want to level up, you get to show up. You get to show up to level up. And it's not always going to be a yes. There's going to be a lot of no's that you get along the way. On Monday, I talked about the power of decluttering and shifting the energy in your space by decluttering. Yesterday, I talked about, moving through the no's. There's a lot of smiling and dialing. There's a lot of emails you're going to be sending. There's a lot of, doors you're going to be knocking on to get the things that you want to create and get into your life and in your business. And there's going to be a lot of no's along the way, more no's than yeses. Unfortunately, I got a yes and I'm really excited about it, but I also got some no's along the way. But by you showing up, doors are going to open for you. I got an email asking me if they can interview me for a magazine. That I did not reach out to. That's not one that I went for. I also applied to another stage, actually a live stage, and I will let you know how that one turns out. But I applied for that, was it 2 days ago? And I'm hoping I get it. But if it's a no, it's okay, because I'm going to keep applying and I'm going to keep reaching out because I want to be speaking on stages. I speak on a lot of virtual stages. My next level up is to get on a physical stage. And I'm not attached to the numbers. I'm not attached to whether it's in front of 50 people, whether it's in front of 20 people, or whether it's in front of 2,000 people. All I know is that's my goal, and I'm not going to stop until I get it. And I already know that I'm going to get a lot of no's along the way. But that's okay. It's just one step closer to that right yes, that right door opening. And that's the door that gets to get me to where I want to be and get me to my next level and get me to keep growing. But when I started, I held myself back because I was too worried about what other people were going to think. I had imposter syndrome. I had fear. Fear was crippling for me. The fear was crippling. But you know how I'm getting better and better? When I started this 10 minutes to win it back in, was it January? I could go live easily. But I know that if I looked back at my first one and I looked to now, it's so much different. I have so much fun with them now. I love coming live. I love sharing. I'm sure, I love sharing stories about my life and what's going on in my world with my kids, me, my business, and just in getting to know more people. And by you stepping out of your comfort zone, whatever that looks like for you, I encourage you, go live for 30 days. I'm doing it for the entire year. I've gone live. I can go live in my groups. No problem. I can do trainings, but coming live every single day at a specific time really gets you it gets you committed, right? You're committed to showing up because you made a commitment. And every time you follow through with a commitment, your confidence goes up. So whether it's in your business, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your health, right? How many times have you said, I'm going to go exercise or work out? Like how many times how many years have you made that your New Year's resolution? Which resolutions don't work. If you don't know that by now, I'm here to tell you they don't work. So let's get rid of the resolutions. Set the goals but make a commitment and get an accountability buddy. That's the way to do it. But getting an accountability buddy that's actually going to hold your feet to the fire, not give you the out when you say, oh, I'm just too tired today. No, you get your butt up and you go run, or you go walk, or you go do the thing, you go get up and you prepare your meals. Like that's how you're going to get more confidence because you're following through with the commitments that you make. So what has been holding you back with your goals? What are you doing, or what are you not doing, right? What are you not doing? What are you procrastinating on? Like you tell yourself, there's self-talk. We all have our self-talk. What is the self-talk that you're telling yourself when you're feeling good and you're like, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then guess what? Tomorrow comes and you don't do it, right? So what are you procrastinating on? Make your list and go back to that book I talked to you about on Monday, The Millionaire Day. What is it called? The Millionaire. I think it's called Millionaire Day. The Millionaire Day. I think it is. And go get that, whether it's on Audible or you buy the book, I don't care. And go through and write down what you're procrastinating on. If somebody was to give you $1 million, if you can knock that all out in 24 hours, how much would you get accomplished? Right? Somebody dangled $1 million in front of your face and said, you get all that stuff done on that list in 24 hours, you get this money. Guarantee you'd get it done. You would find a way. You wouldn't let anything hold you back from getting what you wanted to get that $1 million. So what is it that you've been procrastinating on? What is the fear that's keeping you stuck where you are and not getting the results and the goals that you want? And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, reach out to me. Let me know and we'll have a conversation. And because I want you to achieve all you want to achieve. I shared with you my goal, and it's scary. It's scary to walk out on a big stage in person and go and talk in front of a lot of people, whether it's 5 or 5,000. I don't care, but I know that's my next cut. You know why? Because that feeling comes over me. The fear shows up. When the fear shows up, I've learned over the years that when that feeling comes up, that fear shows up, I need to walk through it because I want to get to that next level. I have big goals for myself. I have big dreams for myself, and I have big dreams and goals for my kids. I want to be a really great role model for them. And I get to keep pushing myself because there's people that push me, but nobody's going to push me like I'm going to push me, but you do need somebody to hold you high. You do need an accountability partner, and you get to celebrate the wins. So whatever you're achieving this week, look at what you've achieved over the last 2 days. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how big it is. I'm celebrating. I'm a speaker in the Top 100 Women in Power virtual event coming in July. Set those dates, July 1 through 5, with Elena Cardone as the VIP guest and presenter. Super excited. And that's what I get to celebrate today. What do you get to celebrate, right? What do you get to celebrate? I'm celebrating you. Find something to celebrate. If we're always fighting for this big goal, and we're looking at what we're looking at what we haven't achieved yet and how far we are from that big goal, and we're not celebrating those little wins along the way, then it's not going to be fun when you eventually get there. So make it fun. Make it fun, right? This gets to be fun. Your goals get to be fun. Your business gets to be fun. And I want you to have everything you want. So what are you celebrating yourself today? What have you been procrastinating on? Make that list. What are the fears that are holding you back? Write them out, make them real, because they are real. It's not false evidence appearing real. The fears are real, right? The fears are real. You just get to walk through it, because I promise you, you're not going to die on the other side of it. Once you walk through, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. I lived through it. I'm still here. And you're going to be an inspiration, and you're going to get closer to where you want to be, and more doors are going to open for you. So have an amazing day. If any of you would like to join us, we have a Facebook group called Female Entrepreneurs and Leaders. Obviously, it's for women. I also have another group. It's more of a men and women group. It's called Badass Entrepreneurs. Feel free to join us in one of those groups. We do live trainings in there. And we also have events in there, free events in there. So you can join us in Female Entrepreneurs and Leaders Facebook group if you are a female entrepreneur. You can also join us in the Badass Entrepreneurs group. That is with men and women. So looking forward to seeing you all in there. Have a fantastic, fabulous day. And I'll see you tomorrow for another 10 minutes to win it. Ciao.